Hi, everybody. This is Tanya. Welcome to my channel. Let's bring in the lovely energy. Love ringing the bell to bring in lovely energy and getting rid of any negative energy. So we're doing a reading for March 28th through Sunday, April 3rd. So this is a weekly reading. It's a general reading for everybody. We're all at different stages. And for those of you who celebrate Ramadan, that begins Saturday at sundown. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to read another poem by my mama. And I'm reading with the Lisa Robertson's Mermaid Tarot deck. I gilded it with a blue glitter deck pen or marker. So let's start our reading. This is Yemamaya. She's a Brazilian goddess. She's the empress, and she helps create all life, whether it's creating art, babies, like you can see she has a pregnant belly here, businesses. She's also known as Mother Nature, creates trees, grass, the earth, all of it, So the beginning of the week, you are wanting to start something new. And she and the universe want to help you. But what they're asking of you is think about it first. Are you willing to put the work in? Because whatever you start, if you want them to help you and work with you, help the energy flow, you've got to commit to it. So I don't care if it's just a tiny little step, a quarter of a step. You've got to commit to doing it daily. And even with tiny little steps, you're gonna see results. You're gonna be moving forward, because after a few weeks, those steps of every day, they turn into big steps, whole steps, and more steps. So maybe this week you're starting this, but in the long run, it will be whatever this is you're wanting to do. You will be successful if you can commit to it. So they're wanting you to commit to it, and they will commit to you in helping you. The energy is there for everyone. So, and some people we're all at different stages emotionally, maturity. So some of you won't be able to commit. That's okay, but you will get chances again in the future. For those of you who are, commit to it. And whatever you can commit to, do something positive, creatively, something that will make you feel good. So that is what the energy for the beginning of the week is. You may be seeing this a year down the road, but that's when the energy is calling for you to listen to this. So this is March 28th to April 3rd, 2022. Doesn't mean in 10 years it's not still valid. Sometimes these things are called to you because the universe is telling you, hey, listen, this is for you now. King of Cups, this is the most amazing maturity level ever. And just because it says king doesn't mean it's a man. This one looks like a man, okay? But king is just an energy of maturity. It's more evolved than a page, a knight, a queen. Even though king and a queen are like on the same level, but the queen is usually more on the she's supposed to be more emotionally supportive. So the great thing about this king, whether female, whatever gender, is that they don't let their ego or their heart get in the way. They listen to you purely and truly because A lot of times that's all that is really needed. And they keep an eye on their kingdom. And they're such a great leader because when you go to them, they listen to you truly and they don't share your information with anyone. And they give you guidance if you need it, or just listen if that's what you need. And they have such a great rule over their kingdom. They know where to give, because a lot of times for the person in charge, they get a lot of yucky negative stuff thrown at them. This king, their personality is so emotionally evolved or mature that they just let these things roll off. They know who they are. They don't take these things so personally, like when we're younger. But they're just like at the greatest level of this thing, it just roll off your shoulders. I want that, I'm so much better than I was. But it is just such amazing level. So somewhere in the middle of the week, you're going to be called on to use this a level of maturity or the best that you have of it. So don't take things too personally, okay? Life is life. Things are up and down. So don't take things too personally. Don't let your ego get hurt. You know who you are. You know a lot of falsehoods are said about everybody. And the way you act and the things you do say way more than you trying to stand up for yourself, A lot of times if you try to stand up for yourself, that really makes people distrust you. So trust in yourself and your maturity level. At the end of the week, this is about give and take of finances, sharing resources. So for those of you who can give. Even if it's just time, money, clothes, whatever it is, you're going to find the need to share. And for others of you, you're going to find you are in need. And you're going to be happy that there are people out there who are willing to share. And there are resources for you too if there's not family members who can help you. There are food banks, there's government services, libraries for entertainment, books and movies, computers. So keep your eyes open. Remember, the world is about give and take, not just in, it could be about health too. Maybe you got to give up some bad food so you can be healthier, like not so many sweets or so you don't get diabetes. Whatever it is. This is about the give and take, because also the Pentacles is not just money. It's about health, tangible earth things. And also in relationships. So maybe your relationship, at one moment you're giving 90 and your partner's giving 10%. But there's other moments where you're only giving 10% and 90%. So don't blow your stack. Realize that this is give and take and see the situation for the reality it is. So don't jump into conclusions. Trust life. So give and take where you can. Share. Now we're going to get into our oracles. Here's a mermaid, messages from the mermaids. Trust. So this is telling you there is no control in life. You have to trust the world. Like the wind blows, the ocean waves move. They're just going and you don't know, but you do your best to flow with it, okay? And sometimes you're going along and you're going to be knocked off course. That's all right. Pick yourself, dust yourself off. Maybe you learned from whatever you were doing a lesson to do better. What didn't work for you. The universe really has its ways, even though it seems like it's so chaotic. But it is having its ways on seeing you to your goals and what is a better goal for you? What's the best version of yourself? Helping you find your way there. So trust life, even though it feels out of control, crazy. Oh, this is our oracle for self-care. Woohoo! Sex. Now, sex is such a nurturing act. It feels great. So this week, focus on a little more sex. Makes you feel good. It gives release to the body, brings you closer to your partner. And those of you that are not in a relationship, have someone you're having sex with, think about what you do want in a partner, and call them in. Maybe you've had some really negative relationships in the past, but this card is telling you, make it a reality of what you do want. Make that person come into your life. Don't accept anything less. Don't accept somebody who's only going to worry about their pleasure and not yours. And masturbate too. Maybe some people then think that's a dirty word, but it's such a great release. And it's a caring act towards yourself. So do that. Sex is one of the greatest pleasures in this world. So make sure to take care of that this week. You should be doing it every week, but the world wants you to really focus on this week. Let your worries drift away, flow, like with a trust. Things are flowing the way they are, like you're in a boat. And maybe you're in troubled waters, like the Six of Swords. So you're leaving all these abusive situations or whatever and flowing away to smooth waters. Or if it's air or in a car, you're leaving bumpy roads to go to smooth roads. So let your worries drift away. And a way to let those worries drift away is to move away from abusive, dominating people, or people that bring no joy to your life, that, because there are people we just not meant to be around, and the same for them. And the word for the cherry on top of this reading is helpful. So, at moments when you're down this week, look at the people in your life that are helpful. Look at yourself when you're helpful. Realize there is great qualities in everyone. This is a great quality that you see in your life many times. And maybe you need to get out there and be helpful to someone to help you pick you up. So I hope this reading helps you for this coming week. I hope you enjoyed it. And I want to read you a poem from my mama. She's my mother-in-law, but I really love her. She's just so great. She's taught me so many things over the years. And she's now been writing stories and poems. And I have just been enjoying them so much. I had this. Oh, I lost it. I'll do the froggy one. Yes. This is very cute. A little green frog of summer was sleeping under the old shady tree. I crept up behind him just thinking I'd catch him, so he'd be belonging to me. Softly, slowly, creeping closer, almost touching now. Plop! Hopped the little frog and splashed into the water, jumping right out of my reach. He's in the pond, kicking and swimming around, happily, splashily free. Isn't that so sweet? She has a great way with words. So, I just want to encourage my mom to keep doing this. I'm enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. And take care of yourselves. Don't get down on yourselves. We're all at different maturity levels of this King of Cups. But we're going to get better as we go along in the world. We're going to learn lessons, even if you're taking just small little quarter steps every day. Maybe you take a few of them a day or just one. But you do this every day. You're going to see great improvement at the end of the week. And then think about it at the end of a month. Whether it's your business, whatever it is, your personality, you are going to get to this great maturity level. Your whatever you're wanting to create with the Empress, Yamamaya, the pregnant mermaid that you're using is the goddess of Brazil, Yamamaya. So she's wanting to help you create whatever it is you were wanting to create. And remember to share, give and take. That is what the world is comprised of. We all are always giving and taking, whether it's money, resources, emotional levels in a relationship, and don't get too emotional. Don't let ego get in your way. Don't take things too personally, because sometimes we miscommunicate. So trust the world, trust each other that, even so someone said something stupid, they really didn't mean it. And take care of your sexuality. Love it. Love your body. Love your partner's body. And think, if you don't have a partner, start saying into the universe that I have this partner, what you want in them, and they will be coming to you. And trust the flow of the universe. It's gonna flow. The earth, the air, water, it just does like it does. We don't have control over the world, but we do what we do the little things we do have control over and be helpful. So be helpful to yourself. Be helpful where you can. It will give you such a sense of feeling better, because that is what you can control, is what you do. So take care, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Everyone is healthy and being safe. Take care of yourselves and your families. Many blessings to all of you. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And many kisses and hugs. Love you all. Bye, everybody.